Hello everyone, and welcome to part 2 of the Paul Phoenix Basics Guide. Not much talking in this one, we're simply going to look at his punishers and then I'll give you a bunch of starter combos to get you going there. We'll finish with some players you can scope out for high level Paul play and then we'll be done. So let's do this. Alright, so if you're looking for more Paul until we get to the intermediate and advanced guides, there are a few players that you can check out. First, arguably the best player in the world, or at least he was for a long stretch, is Knee. He's certainly still up there. He has a YouTube where you can find tons of videos, and he also streams. Note, he does not stream on Twitch. He streams on Africa TV, but you can find lots of his stuff over there. He's excellent to watch because he's not a character specialist. Instead, he wins on fundamentals, so if it helps watching a player with probably the strongest fundamentals out there, Knee is definitely your guy. Next, if you're looking for American juice, probably the most well-known high-level Paul is Joey Fury. He streams on Twitch fairly regularly. Note the underscore in his Twitch name. He also has a YouTube. Two things about Joey, though, that you want to keep in mind. First, he has jumped around characters a little bit. His Jack is his most notable character, but he's also played some Craig a little bit. Of course, he plays other characters as well. But he has whipped out and won tournaments with Paul and has done serious work with Paul at big events. So it's not like he's a lackluster Paul in any way, shape, or form. He's also one of those players that uses the down, forward while standing 3 neutral game a lot. So he's good to watch if you're wondering how to play with that move as your baseline. Another notable Korean is Justice. He streams on Twitch as well, although once again, note his name is not Justice. It's FAZ 20,000. I think some would argue that he's one of the best Paul specialists out there. So if you're looking for someone more dedicated to Paul, although of course he does play other characters, you can watch him. No YouTube, but of course you can type in something like Justice Tekken Paul, and you'll get plenty of results on YouTube. Lastly, you can check out Furumizu, a Japanese Paul. Unfortunately, he does not have a YouTube or a stream as far as I know, but again, if you type in something generic like Furumizu Paul Tekken or something like that, you'll get tons of results. So hopefully watching these guys can help you round out your game and get you thinking about how you want to form your own style with Paul. But all the links to those channels and whatnot are in the description below. So to bring the Paul Basics guide to a close, I do want to mention quickly that anytime I make one of these guide videos, I do have some kind of written version of it that I've cleaned up and made look real nice. I've included a link to that in the video description below. Slowly but surely we are building a compendium that can hopefully be your one-stop shop for all the Tekken 7 information you could possibly want. I'll put that in the description as well once we get it built up enough, but the written version of this guide will at least still be there for you, and in all likelihood, because of all the other basics guides that we still have to get through, once I get some intermediate and advanced guides up, they're probably going to be in that link first before the video is up. So hang on to that and just kind of keep checking back, but again, it's still there if you ever need it. Before we end the video, reminder to come join us on Twitch. I also got the Facebook and Twitter if you want to reach out there. Otherwise, I have to chill for just a moment and ask that you please consider supporting the channel on Patreon. I promise, every little bit helps way more than you might think. More support equals more content more often. It also lets me enlist the skills of other talented folks. Probably most importantly, it lets me keep my content as ad-free as I can. Beyond that, thank you very much for watching and have a good one.